Hey guys, welcome back. It's going to be coming at you with another video for Raid Shadows. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves, and hopefully having a wonderful weekend and a week as well. A very interesting week. We've got a very busy week within Raid, and hopefully we see a fusion get announced in the next couple of weeks. We've got Siege just kicked off, the first time it's ever kicked off. I've seen a bit of mixed feedback from the community so far. And before we get into today's video, I want you to kind of comment down below. Are you guys taking part in Siege? Are you in enjoying Siege and stuff like that? Or are you even trying in Siege? So at the moment, we've got a massive lead in Siege, and I've seen a lot of the big clans at the moment have big leads and stuff like that. Obviously, I've won my fights already and picked up my gear. Got quite a bit of gear actually, and the chest is looking fantastic as well. So yeah, it's looking very good for me overall. We had a bit of fun on stream last night with this, and generally enjoying it. A bit of a challenge and stuff like that. So overall, I think we're actually finished every floor. Yeah, everything's completely finished. So we've capped out the most here. Not too sure what's going on here actually, because we're finished, but we're not being able to get the fourth chest, which is a bit interesting. Like if we finish all this, how do we get the fourth one? That would be interesting to see. Let me down in the comments if you know this. Curse City nearly done. Did get my first Carnage blessing yesterday, which was very nice. We've got a level 3 blessing for Carnage. I've gone for Polymorph right now. Not too sure what to kind of take on him. I was thinking Nature of Wrath, but then on his second form, he doesn't really do any debuff, so didn't think that would be alright. And I don't think Harvest Cast is actually that good at the moment for him as well. Maybe Cruelty for HYDRA could be fun. Expect to cut a new video on him now we have a blessing. I generally think that help his survivability way more. Just get 10,000 just in that. So that's actually gone up to 51,000 now. So he's gone from very squishy to very tanky. Second form still only 43, but we can probably adjust that. Let's get into today's video then. So today's video, I wanted to go over my new HYDRA team for Brutal. Overall, my weeks have been getting very busy and stuff like that, and I wanted to build a new Brutal team just to full auto it. Now, it's not the personal best Brutal team. Right now, we're in HYDRA Clash, we're top, and I'm sitting around about 5th in my HYDRA Clash, which is fantastic to see. As you can see here, my Brutal key is not that impressive, but I'm missing a lot of key champions overall for like full auto comp. So I kind of just went with like a Duchess comp here with like Neck Mode, Monkey, Venus, and my 2 damage dealers as well. And actually wanted to share the new build we have with my new Mishi. So I wanted to kind of show you that. So we're gonna get into the run, break down the team concept and stuff like that. So let's go ahead, let's get the team up, and then let's have a look at what's going on in the team. So here's the team then. So let me break down what's going on and what's my thinking behind this team. So we've got Duchess coming in. This is my second Duchess. She's in a 9-piece protection to increase my damage on damage dealers, but also just to bring a lot of survivability in here. I don't have a max Great Hall yet in HYDRA. It'll probably be something I'll work on after when my Curse City side is done. So Curse City side, once that's done, we'll look at HYDRA. Got a couple of options already done, like critical damage I think's done on that, and that's about it. We've got Negbo coming in for the Provoke set. He's got Provoke set on him. He's coming in here for turn meter and then decrease turn meter as well, and also bringing a decrease attack as well. We've got the Venus in here, which could bring the HA burns to Anaphalos to let Raphalos do his extra damage of 200% on his passive ability. Also helps out with Blythe and it brings the defense down and a weaken, as well as it being in a hex set and bringing a bit more consistency with a hex. Now Monkey is in here for his strip, which is very useful. Block debuffs as well, which is very useful, and then it also can do a bit of damage itself. Mishi's in here obviously was one of the main damage dealers. He was also bringing a hex on his hex set ability. Does need a better blessing and just a bit too of a tight wad on his blessings, but Natural Wrath is blessing should be taken on him now. And What else can we do? We've got a decrease attack, we've got the decrease defense, and then he's also a strip champion as well that can strip the heads as well. And then Rathalos is in here. We turn off the A3. I'll show you all the presets and stuff. And it's just in here for pure damage, and that's about it for him, really. He does get devoured a bit early, but you can see this. Now, this is very nice damage overall. I can do much better than these teams. But on my busy weeks, when I'm like busy with content or real life and stuff like that, I do need some auto teams, and this is a great option for me, if I'm honest. So this does a great job overall, and I wanted to share this team because I know there's a lot of people that have Dutches and stuff like that, and it's enable Rathalos as well. So we're mainly looking at Michi's build today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start up the key and just talk about the setup of the key and stuff like that. Duchess is going to open with her A3, sorry, the A2, and then he's going to come in with his A3 and then A2, so drop the turn meter. And as you see here, has to provoke. If you don't provoke, you reset and go again, because otherwise you just get cleanse. And you'll see the block debuffs. Obviously, we also got Duchess in here as well to reduce the damage taken from the heads, like Wrath, for example, and then to deal with a bit more of the CC which comes from the Torment Head, which is the fear. If we're in the Veils, we don't have to worry about being true feared as much. And as you see here, come through, you'll see Michi do his thing in a minute, and stuff like this. And then you can see there, big hit there overall. So let's go into the run then. I'll play the full run on 2x speed and let you guys watch this, and then enjoy the music, and then we'll come back when we see the full results of the damage. so we have his build. Then we have a look. We have the merciless set here. We can see that the merciless set is pretty juicy. 9-piece merciless, so quite a bit going on with his set. Going on here, we've got a 50% chance of getting an extra turn, which is pretty nice. We've got a 30% chance of getting a random cooldown when dealing damage, so you do have to deal damage, which is pretty nice. You're also ignoring 30% of the target, 35% of the target defense. So we can see here we've got to go with the bits and bobs across the board. Now we do need a bit more of stats when it comes to his build, and I'll show you what we could improve a bit more. If we go to the I button, obviously if we had a blessing, 3-star blessing would give us more defense, and then we do need to pump some more oil into him. At the moment we've got 300 critical damage, 315 accuracy. Now you want about 350 accuracy for brutal, so we do need a bit more. And then good survivability with HP, etc. So, and then make sure it's crit capped as well. I do want to see his speed come up to about 270, 280 minimum, which is what I asked for all my DPS for now in HYDRA. But I generally did like the 9-piece. Now for blessing, it should be Nature of Wrath. In all fairness, I'm just being a bit of a tight bum with when it comes to 300 gems. And then these are the masteries that we've got with here. So method with A1 is pretty juicy. We've got War Master behind my head, Cycle of Violence, Life Drink, which are the main ones there. And then we have Sniper for the E1, and then we have Master Hex as well for the E2 and E3 and E1. Master Hex is a juicy one for sure. And that's about it. That is how I would always say you should be building Michete. I generally believe this is his best set by far, one of the best DPS in the game, and I'm really looking forward when I can improve his stats and basically get some more ignored defense into him as well. I did forget to show you as well, actually, when it comes to the live arena blessings, we do have 12% ignored defense as well here, so it's like a 47% ignored defense at the moment on his build. But I want to get his defense towards like 6,000, 7,000 really, and then 300 critical damage, 280 speed in the set. So I do need to improve this a bit more for the 9-piece set, but at the moment it's pretty nice. It's nice to see him go through his abilities much faster and then come around for that as well. So it's basically a reflex and merciless together, and it's looking pretty shiny. So there it is. That is how I would build a Michi. If you can get the stats across the board, it's very impressive. You could do a lot of good things in that. Now, if I ran a better team, better setup of the team, we would do consistently way more damage. If we took increased defense, for example, we would do way more damage on our Michiatu. So that's something that I will look into in the future. For now, it's a perfect auto team for myself, especially on my busy weeks as well. When I can't afford to spend 2 hours trying to mangle the brutal clan boss, or maybe we'll get another week spell within the future, and then we can generally do something a bit different there as well. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Grimreaper. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.